All right, guys. Dear Jessica, letter number 1. Let's see where this one's going to go. I haven't read it yet, so let's see. Dear Jessica, I am writing this letter as a reflection of life that has been lived in layers. Some beautiful, some painful, all real. This is a story about becoming, about unraveling, and about slowly putting the pieces back together in a way that finally makes sense. For a long time, nothing felt steady. Emotion came in waves that didn't follow any rhythm I could understand. Some days felt electric, full of energy, ideas, passion, and a sense that anything was possible. Other days felt impossible, heavy, like there was an invisible weight sitting on my chest, making even the smallest tasks feel overwhelming. It wasn't just mood swings, it was deeper than that. It was confusing, exhausting, and isolating. The journey to understanding what was happening didn't come quickly. It took time, years of questioning, mislabeling, minimizing, and trying to push through something I didn't yet have the language for. There were moments where it was brushed off as stress, phases, or personality traits. Moments where I even questioned myself, wondering if I was just too much or too strong enough to handle the life the way... Moments where I even questioned myself, wondering if I was just too much or not strong enough to handle life the way others seem to. Sorry, I have dyslexia, so I'm really trying my best. Eventually, after navigating through these highs and lows, after facing the patterns that kept repeating, there came a diagnosis: bipolar disorder. Getting diagnosed wasn't a single moment of clarity. It was the result of a long road filled with confusion, self-reflection, and courage. It took time to accept it, even more time to understand it, and even longer to live with it in a way that didn't feel like I was losing myself. Before the diagnosis, life often felt unpredictable. There were times of impulsivity where decisions were made quickly, fueled by emotion or burst of energy that felt unstoppable in the moment, but often came with consequences. There were also periods of deep lows, moments where motivation disappeared, anxiety crept in, and even connection with others felt distant. Social situations could feel overwhelming, like there was something sitting on my chest that wouldn't let me fully show up. And yet, through all of it, there was always a part of me trying to understand, trying to grow, trying to make sense of the chaos. Mental health isn't something you can always see from the outside. It doesn't always look the way people expect it to. Sometimes, gosh, why am I getting emotional? Okay. Sometimes it looks like showing up anyways. Sometimes it looks like silence. Sometimes it looks like building something meaningful out of pain. Through this journey, I've learned that healing isn't linear. It's messy. It's uncomfortable. It requires accountability, honesty, and a willingness to face parts of yourself that you once avoided. It's not about becoming perfect. It's about becoming aware. There's also a strength in sharing, in speaking what was once held, in creating spaces where others feel less alone. That's where purpose begins to take shape, where pain turns into connection, where experiences turn into conversations, and when vulnerability becomes something powerful instead of something to hide. What once felt like something that controlled me is now something that I'm learning to understand. Not perfectly, not all at once, but step by step. There's growth in that. There's power in that. To anyone listening to this who feels like they're in the middle of their own confusion, their own highs and lows, their own silent battles, know this: you are not alone. Your story matters, even if you're still figuring out, especially if you're still figuring it out. And to Jessica, this is only the beginning. Live, learn, let go. With honesty from someone who understands. I have no words. Send in your letters today. Bye.